Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lattes on My Mind.
I'm Hannah.
And I'm Felina. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about a historical underground city.
Oh, sounds spooky.
It's not really spooky, but it is kind of fascinating. So grab those lattes and join us for the journey.
How the heck have you been, Hannah?
Oh, just about the same as last week because it's the same day, actually.
Yeah. What? We're recording two in one day again?
We always tell that secret. The magic has been destroyed for you guys.
Oh, well.
That we do it in 2 days, or do it in 1 day.
Well, it's just easier, you know?
It is.
Schedules are wild, especially around the holidays, and especially when you're buying and renovating houses.
Yeah, guys. So we, first of all, buying houses, both of us. Like I said last week, Felina's way further along. And we mentioned our busy season, but for those of you who don't know, like what we do is we go to like all these little local businesses, which first of all is really cool because we like to see the businesses. It's cool to support local. Yeah. But we have about like double.
This is a record breaking selling year.
Yes.
Like this is the most we've ever sold.
And there's the same amount of workers. Yeah. So for us, for our department, so we are swamped.
We are so swamped.
We're indeed swamped.
Yeah. And for some reason, and this is really starting to tick me off. Everybody else's shoots keep getting canceled, but mine.
That is kind of true. That is.
Mine are always just there.
Yeah.
And if they do get canceled, they get canceled after I've already arrived.
Yes, it's true. Like mine have been canceled.
But before you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I show up and then the person isn't there, and then they're like, just kidding, we're not doing it anymore.
And the funny thing is, like, because like me and Felina kind of like, I like editing better, and you like shooting better, and like,
I like not doing the same thing over and over again.
Right. So she's like, okay, at least I can go out and go see different things.
So if I'm editing, I'm doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and I lose steam. Yeah. I need a shoot to get me back into the groove of the edit.
Yeah. Whereas if I'm doing the same thing over and over again, like I get quicker almost. So yeah. And I'm fine with editing. So like we'll be like, she'll do like more shoots than I will, and then I'll try to stay behind and like get stuff edited. But I've still had a few shoots, but like some of mine, like they're getting canceled, and I'm like, you have like 10,000 more shoots than I do. I don't know how mine are getting canceled.
Yeah. Like, this is just baloney.
This is absolute baloney.
For those of you who have not listened to our intro podcast, this may sound weird. Shoots. We make commercials.
That's true. Yeah. I guess I didn't
segments
think
and stuff. So it's shooting with a camera.
Yeah, we're not going.
We're not just going to local businesses shooting.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer. No. It's a record. No, sorry.
It's a record-breaking year for murders.
No. Well,
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It might be. Who knows?
I don't really know, but I don't know if we have a pet this week because we talked about Kelly last week. So
yeah. Speaking of though, we do have default pets of the week.
Yes.
Through Fairy Tales Pet Adoptions. I'm sure you've heard us talk about them. If you haven't, you should go to their Facebook page and help them out. Give donations.
Yes, please.
Foster dogs. Adopt a dog. Do what you want.
Just
do what
another
you
one. Even if
you have two. Even if you have 4.
Yeah.
What's one more, you know?
If you have 4, what's one more?
Yeah, honestly, at that point, literally, what is one more? Yeah. But you know, we also would like to highlight your furry little or non-furry little pets.
Send us an email,
Send
y'all.
us your pics.
Yeah.
You can reach us at lattespodcast@gmail.com. You can reach us at lattespodcast.com, or you can reach us on Facebook and Instagram under Lattes on My Mind, or you can comment on any of our posts on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, or YouTube.
Yeah, drop into those DMs. We don't mind.
Yeah, DM us. Make us feel pretty. Come on.
Make us feel pretty, but
show
really...
Show us your pets.
Just show us your dogs.
And we will highlight them. We will post them on our website. We will post them on our Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. And we will mention them in the podcast.
We will speak their name.
We will say their name if you would like us to.
There was a cat. There was a cat at my old apartment that was like wandering around, and I kind of wanted to adopt him because he was like a long-haired gray cat, and he was so pretty. And I was like, Gandalf would be the perfect name for you. I know.
Maybe you should go back to your apartments and find him and bring him home with you.
If I brought a cat home, I don't know how that would go over with Keanu and Sky.
Screw Keanu and Sky.
Yeah, excuse me. No, I mean, I think they would get used to it. It's just like anything else.
They probably want to play with it. That's like our dogs forget that the cat exists because the cat like does her own thing. And so when she first comes into a room, they go crazy and they're like, oh my gosh, it's the cat. And then they try to go sniff her and like play with her. Suki really just wants to play with her. But then she doesn't want to play with them. But if she's just been sitting in the room for a second, they're fine. They're like, cool.
Oh, she's just another thing.
Yeah. But like they do, I feel like forget she exists.
Mm-hmm. My dogs can sense them when they're outside, but they've only ever encountered cats when like they're on a leash. You know, like they haven't. So they'll be like, oh, so it's just like any other.
For a second, I was like, when the cat's on a leash.
Yeah, so the cat's on a leash. I don't know how people do that. Some people walk their cats.
I know.
I'm like, how?
I know.
I don't understand.
They train them from kitten.
Yeah, from kitten.
They train them young. They
bring them up in the way of the Lord.
in the way of the walk.
In the way of the leash, in the walk. And
in the way of the harness.
People who give cats baths. Have you seen those videos? Oh my gosh.
Sometimes you have to give a cat a bath.
Right.
Because they've gotten into something.
Right. But like I've seen these videos where like people will take their cats to these places and like the person will be trying to get out of the cage and it's like just whoosh, it's like and they're like wearing these like huge like rubber gloves. Like man, a cat can tear you up.
Oh, a cat can tear you up.
Yeah. So
yeah, we used to keep have I given a cat a bath?
Have you experienced such things? Yeah.
No, I've never given a cat a bath. Kiki is an indoor cat, so she doesn't really get into anything. Yeah. So we have brought her out a couple of times in a doggy fold-up crate, and it's got like netting on it, and so like it's protected. So we brought her out in that, and like let her hang out outside just a couple of times,
just to see.
Not here, not at the new house, but at the old house, because she always would sit there and paw at the door when we were all sitting outside. So I know I felt bad. She
felt
for her.
Alone.
I know, but she seemed happy. She would just sit there and purr.
Yeah,
because she felt protected.
Yeah.
Because something happened to her at one point where she got left outside due to a person that shall not be named.
Oh, no.
And Marshall was ticked. She got left outside all night and she was on top of the power pole. Oh. And then she landed on a chain link fence.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
how did she get up the power pole?
Well, she's a cat.
I know, but still, that's insane.
Yeah. She was on top of the power pole, taking shelter on top of the power pole from the neighbor's dog. And I know. And it was so sad. She would always like sneak outside and then run and hide under the deck because she would get scared. And then I'd have to crawl under the deck and then fish her out. So, yeah. Ugh. So I feel like she felt protected in the little cage.
In the cage. Yeah. She was like, I'm here with you guys, but nothing's going to get me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what else? You know what else provided protection?
What else provided protection?
I had a stroke. An underground city.
Ooh, segue.
Segue. So let's talk about location and background first of all.
Wait, pause. I feel like we've been getting really good with our segues, and I feel like you guys might need to give us a round of applause.
You might need to. Hold on. We'll give you a moment of silence for that. Thank you. Stop.
It's the applauses.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So something else that was used for hiding. Okay, so it's called Derinkuyu, I believe is how you say it.
Derinkuyu.
Derinkuyu. Originally named Elingubu.
Elingubu.
I don't know if that's how you say it, so I apologize. But it's located in, there's two ways to pronounce it. Cappadocia or Cappadocia, I believe, is the Turkish way to say it, which is in Turkey.
It's an underground city in Turkey.
In Turkey, yes.
Oh. Well, you know me, I can't even pronounce
Tuskegee, whatever it is.
However you say it.
Right. That's okay. I could not pronounce these either. This is how I heard them said. And I watched like 2 seconds of video and I said, okay. And one guy said Cappadocia and I was like, I've never heard that because I'm pretty sure Cappadocia is in the Bible as well, like mentioned.
Yeah.
And that's how I always heard it pronounced. But I think it's the Turkey way to say it is Cappadocia.
Okay.
So here we are.
If you know the correct way to say it, just let us know.
Please let me know.
Yeah.
1, I don't know how to say anything. And 2, I have Invisalign. So
I have Invisalign.
I feel like Cappadocia is a little easier to say with that. So maybe we'll go with that.
Yeah.
But it's in this area known for its volcanic rock. And you know how we love volcanic things.
Volcano.
There's these rock formations called fairy chimneys. And they're really cool rock formations that are made out of, obviously, the volcanic rock, ash, whatever. And it's called tuff or tuffa, but Tuff. So But the funny thing is, it's a soft rock.
Tough is not very tough.
No. But the funny thing is, like, I was reading about it, and it was saying, like, it's soft, so you can easily, like, chisel it and make it into things. Like, they'll make, like, cliff dwellings and things out of it in that area. But, like, once you chisel it, it, like, is its own almost cement. Like, it hardens more once you, like, chisel it and form it into
like
things.
It dries out.
Yeah, like it dries out. Like,
oh, nice.
But I'm going to show you the area because it's pretty cool with these chimney rocks, just so you can kind of get the feel.
Oh.
So it's like this, and then these little guys.
It looks like Whoville.
It does look like Whoville. And then they have these, like, look at these, like, mountainish things.
Fun.
But I think they have hot air balloon rides through these if you ever want to. You wouldn't, because you would literally poop your pants.
No, thank you. I will sit that one out. I will hike up there and I will take pictures having hiked.
Yeah, but you will not get near the edge.
I will not get in the hot air balloons.
I think that would be so pretty, though.
No.
Wes wanted to take a hot air balloon ride in Colorado because they do that, but you have to plan it out, like, way, way in advance.
No.
Selena says that does not sound fun. You're in a little basket.
You are in wicker basket. In air, what you do if you run out of gas?
Right.
What do you do?
Well,
you fall to the ground and you die.
No. They have backups, I'm sure, now.
No.
Yes.
You fall to ground and die.
Okay.
And then you end up in Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Wizard of Oz. Interesting. Okay, yeah.
In Oz, because
Oz,
he flies in for a hot air balloon.
Yes, the wizard does, yes.
The wizard, yes.
So it's now called Derinkuyu, like we said, which apparently in Turkish means something like deep well. So, Cappadocia
Yeah.
has a lot of underground cities, actually, besides Derinkuyu, but we'll talk about a little bit later.
How many underground cities can you have?
I know.
Speaking
Isn't it wild?
Maybe we should do an underground city, because there are underground cities.
In America?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we should do some more. This is a historical one that I didn't know about. Like, have you heard about this?
No, I did not.
Okay, me either. The earliest reference to it, written reference, we believe, was in 370 BCE. So someone writing before Jesus's time.
Jeez.
Yes. Literally, in a book penned by an Athenian man from Athens,
okay.
named Xenophon or something.
Xenophon.
Well, it doesn't have an E on the end, so I don't know if it's like spelled like that. You see that?
No. Yes.
Xenophon.
Sure.
Xylophone.
Again, if you the people don't come here for correct pronunciation.
I hope not.
And if you do, this is not your place.
You've come to the wrong place. Anyway, he wrote about people who dwelt in these underground homes.
Yes.
When many other Anatolian people, which is also like Turkish, and the area lived in dwellings in the sides of the cliffs. So like here how we have I believe they're like the Navajo dwellings in Colorado and stuff, like with the. Have you seen that? The cave dwellings, like where they build the little.
Sure haven't.
You haven't? Yes, you have. My friend.
You know what? I can tell you. The farthest west I've been has been Kentucky.
Well, yes, but you've seen pictures?
No.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, this was common, but like
also the farthest east I've been has been Kentucky as well.
Well, I mean, the farthest west I've been is now Colorado, but like they built like their little like houses in the side of the cliff.
It's just like Star Wars.
Exactly. It is like Star Wars. You have done a British accent. You have done a whatever this accent is. What is going on? You've done a Whoville accent?
What? I did not. I don't know such thing.
I don't know.
I do not.
I don't even know what a Whoville accent is.
This is the Gru.
This is the Gru.
Yes.
This is Gru. So it was common for people in Turkey to have these dwellings in the side of the cliff because it was easy to, just kind of carve it out.
Right.
So why not? I mean, just use your natural resources.
I mean, just use your hands. Just
exactly.
Dig out your home.
I want a home. I'm going to carve it out of this rock.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of,
like if you're homeless,
right.
Hold on. If you're homeless,
yeah,
great
go to
plan.
Turkey.
Go to Turkey and make yourself a home.
Yeah.
Boom, there.
Shelter. Which reminds me, we were watching this show, me and my sisters, a little while back when they came to visit me. That was like Ugliest Homes in America. Have you seen this or something like that?
No.
But it's the girl goes around and she finds like all these really, really hideous homes, and it's pretty funny. Like you're like, what is happening?
Like hideous structurally or design wise?
Like design, like both. Like there's some of each. Like this house that I was thinking of, like I think was in Colorado. They literally built the house around a rock. So there's just like this huge natural rock just like coming into the house. Like I kid you not. But there was like.
That doesn't sound hideous. That sounds cool.
It was huge. Like you'll have, man, I wish I could show it to you. But it's more like, okay, what is going on with this house? Like it's not necessarily just ugly, but it's like some sort of feature that is just bizarre. Okay. And obviously this was bizarre. Gotcha. But sorry, I got distracted. But like, that sort of, that's what you're doing with your home in Turkey at this time. It's believed. Now, we're not 100% sure who built these, Felina.
Okay.
Who built this underground city?
It was aliens, obviously.
Obviously. Oh, that theory is out there. For sure.
Come on now, Hannah. Don't you know everything we're not 100% sure is always aliens?
The people that did not build pyramids, you think?
Oh, they for sure built the pyramids.
I think people built the pyramids. No. The aliens did it.
There's literally no way. They did not have the technology. Especially after... Are you kidding?
They are so smart.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding?
Are you joshing? Are you joking? Are you,
pulling your leg?
Are you... Listen... What we know now about the pyramids and how far down they go, there ain't no damn way.
Okay. Yeah.
Humans built that.
Listen to how this far goes down.
Okay.
How this far goes down.
How this far go
But just kidding, because I'm going to make you wait for that.
Continue.
Possibly built by the people called the Hittites. Hittites. From about 1200, 1600 BCE. So that's also before Jesus.
Wow.
You need to think of that.
Not in the year of my Lord and Savior.
No, not in the year before the year of your Lord and Savior. To hide from a Phrygian. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Invaders. Okay.
So they built the city to hide.
That's what this whole city is for. Okay. It's like for times of invasion.
It is shelter. It's like shelter. It's the OG shelter.
Yeah, bunk. Like bunker. Bunk.
It's the OG. I almost said bunker. Storm shelter.
I know. I was trying to think of the word too. But they have found artifacts of Hittite origin, like higher up in the city. Okay, so they think, okay, maybe the Hittites started the city. Okay. Because where did these come from? Or
maybe the Hittites just found the city and they did not realize how far down it went.
Right. There could be that too.
Like the pyramid.
Others believe it was built. I just realized what you said. I was like, excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm being a smart aleck.
So you think that people did not build this city already? Like you're already decided?
No, I'm not decided.
Okay. Well, yeah. Give me a second.
I'm just saying it's suspiciously like the pyramids.
Right. But there's no pyramid. Like the things on top are natural.
Well, here's the thing. It's a volcanic territory.
Yeah.
Oh, people totally could have built it.
Yeah.
People could have built easier. A volcano erupts and buries the city and then they rebuild the city.
Oh, so you think it like erupted?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
That's happened all over history.
Yeah. The one thing about the volcanic rock, like we said, though, it's easier to dig into.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
It was believed that possibly the Hittites, but then definitely expanded on by the Phrygians, the guys that I mentioned before. No idea how to say that.
The
Phrygians. Phrygians, those guys, whatever. They're an Indo-European people. The Phrygians, an Indo-European people, which is like all sorts of different languages and things like at that time, like people groups, around 8th and 7th century BCE. So we're still before Christ. So we're like 700s before Christ.
Come on, God, get in there. Good Lord. What are you waiting for, Jesus?
No, he's like, first I had to see if this city is worth saving. So they definitely expanded upon it, if not started it. They do think that maybe Hittites, but definitely the Phrygians were there. Because they were like skilled in this type of rock architecture. Okay.
The Hittites or the
Phrygians? The Phrygians.
Okay.
Now, there are also Byzantine and Christian influence on the city. So the Christians expanded the city.
How is there?
I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
When I say like Christian influences or like this kind of influence, they're looking at the architecture. They're looking at like the periods. You know what I mean? Like, okay, who would have done this? Because Christians were fleeing persecution in the 6th and 10th centuries. Okay, we got to remember that. And it was during the Byzantine era when Islamic raids were happening. So, that whole thing that we kind of like when we talked about like with the Crusades and all that. So they have used that as a refuge. Now,
smart.
Yeah. I mean, if I knew about this underground city and there was people coming into my territory,
right,
I would definitely go down there. However, well.
Would you though?
I don't know. I'm a little. Felina says no to hot air balloons, and I'm kind of more like the claustrophobic kind of girl. So I don't know if I could, because I'm going to show you pictures.
Out of it.
I'm going to show you pictures. Okay? You can say that. Okay.
Okay.
So let's real quick cover the modern.
If you can get in, you can get out.
Well, yes, but
let's cover the modern. Cover the modern.
Okay, so it was abandoned in 1923. Okay.
Ooh, okay. Now that it's abandoned.
Right. So it was abandoned after the Greco-Turkish War. So between the Greeks and Turkey. So apparently
Greece and Turkey were at war?
Yeah, apparently.
Homies.
I know. I didn't even know about this. But apparently, I don't know. There was like an exchange of like either prisoners or like people groups. They were like, okay, you guys go back to Greece and we get our people back in Turkey. Okay. So they were like apparently the last ones who were living in this, and they abandoned it and I guess just didn't tell anyone. Like it was like a secret still at that time.
They might have needed it.
Right. So they're like, let's not tell anyone about that. Let's leave. Okay. So it was rediscovered in 1963, which is crazy. Like think about that. That's when my parents were born. So not long ago.
Wow.
See what I did there, parents? I'm saying you're not that old. When a local guy was renovating his house.
Oh, so he was building on top of this.
Yeah, like his house was against one of these things. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Now, I read things that were like, he noticed some of his chickens disappearing. And I said, hold on, this man has chickens in his house?
No, probably on his property, and his chickens are disappearing into these tunnels.
Yes, maybe. But the thing is, he was doing either renovations or something, and like a hole opened up in his basement.
Yeah.
And apparently they were getting through there. I don't know. I'm like, what are the chickens doing in his basement? But maybe they were getting in other ways, and he just noticed the hole in his basement.
It's turkey.
Right. It might be a cliff dwelling. I don't know. Do they still like have, like, do they just live in the cliffs still?
Well, I don't, like maybe it was like a situation where it's like a hole opened up in his basement, but also elsewhere.
And so the chickens were just elsewhere. Like, ooh, a little adventure.
And he was like, what's going on? Where are my chickens?
Right.
Where are my chickens at?
And so he breaks through with a sledgehammer, okay, through his wall, because he either starts by knocking down the wall, like while he's doing renovations and finds it, or he knocks down the wall because he is like, what's happening here?
Okay.
It was one of those, I kind of got confused because some were like, oh, he was knocking it down because he was like, what the heck's happening?
Sources are confusing sometimes.
Yes, they are. So he discovers this passageway, and I think he like calls the authorities or something and was like, hey, come check this out.
Hey, come check this out.
Right. So they found that this underground city is apparently connected to over 600 other homes in the area. So there's access to this city from like 600 homes.
Wow.
What's up? What are you laughing?
I was going to say, don't tell Diddy.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, he's moving right along.
There could be some crazy things going on in there. Anyway, so this city, Felina,
I'm listening,
contains 18 levels or stories of tunnels. Okay, and goes down 280 feet into the ground.
Holy heck.
Okay? At the time, when the Christians used it, it could hide up to 20,000 people. 20,000 people underground.
I don't like that number.
No, I don't. For times of invasion. So you have to think, like, you're going down there for survival.
Right. Like, that's nice for, like, the people. Like, there's plenty of room for people, but, like...
You're trapped with 20,000 people down in this place for who knows how long.
Well, yeah.
Because it was supposed to be for like months at a time, so that if you were, being invaded for that long, you could stay down there.
Right.
No, thank you. Also, it was used for like storage and things because this underground city has a more consistent temperature, right? Because you're under the rocks. So it's like, apparently it can get, which is crazy to me, it can get like super, super cold, freezing in Cappadocia, however you say it, Cappadocia, in Turkey. I always think of Turkey as hot, but apparently not. It can get cold or hot. So
other countries have seasons.
I know they have seasons, but I think of it more as like a deserty area. So I always think of it as like hot, but it's not. It can get cold because I guess the desert can get actually really cold at night.
Yes,
which also blows my mind. Yeah, I know. It's just like, and it's just vast sand. So it's just like a beach. Well, I mean, besides not at the water, but like sand can get very cold. I feel
at night when it doesn't have the sun warming.
There is no sun to warm it. It is also thought not only to connect to 600. Why can I not say 600? 600. I cannot
connect to 600.
I can't say 100 today. Which first of all, hold on. Let me sidetrack here for a second. Me and my sister, Melissa.
Yes, Melissa. You're in trouble.
No, she's not in trouble. We had created a story when we were younger that we thought would be a cool movie or book called The House of the 13 Basements. Okay, this was the name for our story, guys. So I feel like, I don't know where we came up with this idea, but we're like, if essentially these kids like break through the wall in their basement and they find that it like connects to all these passageways. And it went to like, it connected to 13 different houses.
Maybe you're prophetic.
Maybe. But this thing has like existed way longer than when we created the story, but I didn't know about it. But it was essentially used to like hide, like we had decided at the time, like it was like Jewish people during like the war.
Oh, so it was like a Holocaust.
It was like a Holocaust story movie / thing that we made up. We did. So blasphemy. I mean, it was like a historical fiction.
Okay.
You see, that we were conspiring in our heads, which we never wrote or made into a movie, obviously. But I would just like to say this whole thing with the access to this underground city from everyone's homes reminded me of the story that we made up. Yeah. So I didn't know these things actually happened when I was little. Okay. But not only does it have access to 600 homes, it also possibly gives access to 200 other underground cities in this under the ground in this region, because apparently Turkey has like the largest amount of underground cities.
And apparently hold on,
go ahead. Felina's thinking.
Okay, there's 18 stories in this one city.
Yes.
But then it also connects to 200 different cities.
Yes.
Are there even 200 cities in Turkey?
Underground cities? Yes. There's so many cities in Turkey. Turkey's huge.
Is it?
Yes. Have you seen Turkey? Yes.
Clearly I have not.
I'm going to show her a map. I'm going to show her a map.
How does it connect? Like, that's got to be a long tunnel.
Passageways, yeah. There's this one. I'll go ahead and tell you. Well, that's actually my next point. One tunnel is 5.6 miles to another underground city.
Totally just that the volcano erupted and covered it.
You think that it's just this?
Yeah.
How can it be 280 feet down?
It's a volcano.
Yeah. But I'm going to show you. I typed in turkey size and it's bringing up like turkeys. I didn't even think of that. Not turkeys.
She's prepping for Thanksgiving. Don't worry.
I am. There's this Kroger commercial right now, by the way, that like is about this turkey, and he's like, it's like planning for Thanksgiving, and I'm like, this is kind of traumatizing because the turkey's like going home for Thanksgiving, and he has like these like containers of food, and I'm like, this is weird.
Ew.
Are they gonna like? This is weird.
Kroger, what are you even doing?
So this is turkey. Okay.
Okay.
And then I think there was a comparison. Hold on.
I was about to say, I have nothing to compare that to.
So I think this is showing Turkey like over the United States.
That's not that big.
But it's like over like a few states.
Okay.
How many cities are in Turkey?
Yeah. How many cities are in Turkey? I need to know.
Turkey has 81 cities.
See, there's not even 200 cities in Turkey.
Okay, but like cities back then underground are going to be smaller. Okay?
Whatever.
There's 200 under the ground. Okay?
I understand what you're saying.
Apparently not.
I understand.
But there's not 81 cities. There's only 81 cities. Okay. Let me have my moment. This is the history. This is the history.
Have your moment.
I didn't make up this city, Felina.
I know you didn't make up the city, Hannah.
Okay.
It was a little suspicious because I was like, are there even 200 cities in Turkey?
Right.
How are there 200 cities underground?
No, the cities today in Turkey are probably a lot bigger than those cities.
Right.
However, also, Derinkuyu is considered the biggest one. However, there is one. It's the deepest excavated city. There is one that they believe
excavating him,
and it's still not completely excavated.
Leave that shit buried.
You think we should leave it buried?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
you think there's juju down there?
You seen
bad juju?
Have you seen what happens when we start excavating shit? Look at any movie about excavating anything.
or digging up mummies.
Yeah,
pharaohs. Leave them.
I mean, like, just leave it alone.
Just let it be.
Let it be. Open up the tunnels.
What'll be? It'll
you can
be.
Open it up.
It'll be. Baby, just let it be.
Okay. Wow, we went full on country.
Yes,
okay.
we did.
Wow.
It reminded me of that song.
Yeah, no, you can open up the tunnels and like do like tours and stuff because that's
what they do.
But like, don't excavate it.
Well, I mean, you have to excavate it in order to be able to go down it. You know, like they're like putting in lights and digging out the tunnels that might be.
No, don't do that.
No, don't
do
it.
Just hand everybody a flashlight.
Anyway, there's another city they think might be like bigger or like wider than this one, but they haven't like. This is the one that they've started excavating that they know for sure is like the biggest. Okay, it's considered the biggest.
The one that you're telling me about.
Yes, the one I'm telling you about. Now, what did they have in this city? Well, Felina. They had food storage rooms, yes, as we know. But they started adding like wineries, you know, when the Christians got down there because they were like, we got to be down here for a long time.
Jesus drank wine.
Jesus drank wine. We need wine. They had cellars. They had oil presses. They had stables. Okay. They had tombs. They had
oil presses? Underground?
Oil presses, yes, underground. So they would take their, you know, I guess olives. To make oil.
Oh, that kind of oil press.
Yes, that kind of, she's thinking like oil gasoline.
I'm thinking modern oil, yeah.
Well, not gasoline, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They had a chapel at the lowest level.
Olive oil. That's such a side note. I'm sorry.
Make it?
Yeah.
How do you?
That's what I want to learn how to do.
You press them. You squish the olives.
You squish the olives?
Like, how do you make olive oil?
Yeah. I want to learn.
Okay, we'll talk about that at the end. We'll look that up.
We'll do that. Next podcast, we'll just be
arts
making
and crafts.
olive oil while we're doing
We should do an interactive one like that. Yeah. Like, now, how is this working?
We can film that one.
Yeah, that would be funny. Especially Hannah trying to do something like that. She's not going to do a good job. I do not.
She's talking.
Right.
I want it to be known that Felina Bogus, did not say Hannah would be bad at doing something like that. Hannah spoke in third person about herself.
I did. I did. You would say that anyway. You would be like, you'd be struggling. You know, I'm not a cook.
I would say you're more than capable of doing this. Pull yourself together.
Squishing an olive? I don't know.
You can squish olives.
But I don't know if that's all you have to do.
Hannah, you were. I'm not even. I won't age you. Sorry.
Hannah, you are 31 years old.
Yeah, 31 years old. That's what I would say. That's what I would say.
Exactly. You can do this. Yeah. Can I? I don't know. There are tombs down there, Felina. I don't know.
Like,
they said there were like designated areas for like putting dead bodies. I was like, okay, what does that mean? They like just throw the dead bodies in there? But then it sounded like the smaller rooms they like carved out to put dead bodies in. But I'm like, because if you die down there, like during this invasion, what do you do?
So they're like.
So there's designated
crypts.
Areas. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
For the tombs.
Okay.
Probably just like cut out a hole in the wall and like put the person in there, right? And cover it. Anyway.
Yeah, because it's carvable.
Yeah. So the chapel is at the lowest level because you have to think the newest areas of this city, because it's like expanded upon by all these people, are at the bottom because they're going deeper and deeper, you know, over time. So there's like a church down there, okay? And there's a Byzantine missionary school. Apparently they started teaching the kids down there when they, you know.
How do they know?
Well, I understand why they know about the chapel, but I'm not really sure how they know about the schools, because the chapel has like a carved out altar and like little pews and things. I don't know. I don't know. They've probably found artifacts and stuff down there, but they didn't really go into detail.
What artifacts would say there's a Byzantine
Not
school?
Books, I guess. Chalkboards and pencils, and I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I'll look it up in a second. But let's talk about the animals real quick. The animals, they kept at the top, okay? So they keep the animals, the stables, at the uttermost top because the stench, it'd be real smelly.
It'd be stanky
from the poopies.
Yeah.
And also apparently toxins are released from animals that they want to like release out into the air. That's what it said.
Maybe their poop.
Yeah, from their poop.
And you poop your pants. Sorry.
We're back to the poop guy. I don't know if you heard that. We talked about him in one of the episodes. You should
look up the odd man who sings about poop.
Yes.
And pee.
Look up your name. He'll talk about you. Maybe. Unless your name is Felina.
Unless you're Felina.
Right.
Or Suki.
Yeah. Well, unique names, Whatever. Also, putting the animals on top, though, was like a layer of insulation for the winter months because they kept it warm. So they're using the animals as insulation.
I don't think that's scientific.
That's what they said. Yes, it is. Animal bodies are very warm. Like if you're freezing your little butt off and you find your way into a stable, why do you think Jesus was born in a stable? The animals kept them warm.
Why was Jesus born in a stable, Hannah?
There was no room in the inn.
There was no room in the inn. They got turned away from everywhere else.
Animals would keep that baby warm.
No, he was born in a stable because they got turned away from everybody else because there was no more room anywhere else.
Have you ever seen these stories?
The guy was like, you can use my barn.
Have you ever seen these stories where there's like people out in the wilderness that are dying and they like cut open a carcass and get inside it?
Disgusting.
Absolute gross.
I understand it's a survival thing.
Yes, it is. So animals warm.
But it's a barrier.
Yeah,
if they found a cave, they wouldn't cut open the thing.
No. Yeah, but they kept them up top for many reasons. Okay.
Sure.
Why are you always so skeptical of everything I tell you?
I'm just.
Who hurt
curious.
You? Who hurt you?
You did.
I didn't do anything. What just happened in my throat?
You're misinforming me, Hannah.
I am not.
I don't want to be misinformed.
You are not misinformed. I will send you all the articles I read.
No, please don't. God,
yes,
no.
I will.
No. That's okay.
It was actually not bad. It was like 6 or 7 this time.
Wow, holy crap. Okay.
But a lot of them are very similar because...
no, I'm just saying like that doesn't sound actually scientific to me that the animals would create a barrier from the cold.
Sounds scientific to me. There's a bunch of 300-pound animals on top. Keeping in the warmth.
300-pound animals?
I don't know. How much does a cow weigh? A lot.
Do they have cows?
Yeah. There were like horses and cows or whatever. I don't know. Pigs? Little
dogs?
piggies? I don't know about dogs.
That's sad.
It was stable. So I think that they had livestock that they would need.
Oh.
You know?
Goats.
They'd be milking the cows. I would feel like cows would be the most useful to have.
I feel like they don't have cows. I feel like cows are not accessible.
Cows are accessible
like
everywhere.
They are here.
No. Have you ever seen Ireland and like other countries that have more cows than us?
I'm talking like goat.
Look at did they have cows in Turkey?
In Turkey. I'll look it up. Fine. I'm sure they have. Here's the thing. I'm sure they have cows in Turkey. I'm not saying they don't have cows in other countries. I'm saying cows, I feel like, are all over America.
You're being very narrow-minded. There are so many. The cows in Ireland are like sumo wrestler cows. They're huge. We are not that great.
We're not talking about Ireland. We're
at cattle farms
Turkey.
Here. I know, but you're
cows
like acting like there's so many cows here. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
No, it's not. Turkey is not just a desert.
Hang on, it's loading.
Okay,
it's
hurry up.
Forever.
Don't you have Wi-Fi down here?
Yeah.
Who would have known that we would have gotten a full-blown argument about
Hannah,
this? What?
The cattle inventory, as of July of 2025, in the United States is 94.2 million.
Why are you comparing it? It's so much bigger than Turkey.
The cattle in Turkey is 17 million.
Felina, Turkey is one country. That is not.
We are one country.
Okay, but we have tons of freaking states.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like.
Okay,
well, here's what I'm saying.
You're contradicting yourself. Hold on now. You're contradicting yourself because you're like, it's not that big compared to the United States. And then you're going to be like, we have 94 million cows compared to the 19 million in Turkey.
What I'm saying is, I feel like cows aren't as big of a deal in other countries.
That's not true. They're sometimes considered sacred in other countries, my girl. India.
Okay, that's India. We're talking about Turkey.
Okay,
I'm talking I feel like goats and like goat's milk are more of a common thing in other European countries.
Maybe some.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is I feel like goats are more popular.
I would just say they probably had cows and goats. Whatever. Who cares? There were animals, Felina. There were animals on top, keeping them warm. Were there cattle in Derinkuyu? Yes, there were cattle in Derinkuyu, according to AI Overview, along with other livestock. Okay?
Is cattle literally just cows?
Like ox cows.
I did not know that.
I think.
You said cattle. I was like, obviously there was cattle. There was,
Cattle are
horses?
Domesticated bovine animals raised on farms for products like meat, milk, and hides, as well as the draft power. Include cows and bulls.
Anyways.
Wow, what a tangent.
Anyways.
I feel like you're being very narrow-minded.
I'm not being
You're being very American-centric.
I am not being narrow-minded. Obviously, there's cows in other countries. All I'm saying is I feel like goats are more popular in other countries than they are in America.
Can be more popular in other areas because they can easier like climb mountains, I feel.
Exactly.
Okay? Whatever.
Anyways.
The security in Derinkuyu. I'm moving on from the animals because I'm offended. They had half-ton circular stones to block the passageways.
Dang.
Yeah, with holes in the center, either for maybe like spears, arrows, that sort of thing for protection if someone comes in.
Air.
Right, air, or for opening them. Like they would stick like a big stick through them and like pull them aside, that kind of thing, like a millstone kind of. Okay. I don't know if you've seen that. I'll show you pictures.
Don't millstones have to be moved from either side?
Probably, yeah. I think and they did make it
stick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that's the thing is the hole like went through the stone, but they did say they could only be opened from the inside, so I am a little confused. I feel like it was probably for like looking through or like shooting stuff through.
Yeah. Defense.
Yes, they had very narrow, short halls for when they were under attack. So like when the people came down in there, you could only go single file, right?
Oh.
Or like and like bent
so
over.
Just pew, pew,
yeah,
pew,
yeah.
pew,
like
pew,
you're not gonna like fit like
arrow.
a whole thing of troops through. You know what I mean? Obviously, very little light. They live by torchlight under there, my friends. What's wrong? Did I hit the mic?
Not the torchlight.
The torchlight. Now they did put 50 air shafts to provide ventilation down to the city, plus a well. So, yeah, there was a well down there.
That would be cool if it was like a waterfall. Wouldn't that be?
Yeah, like going through the underground city. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Living conditions.
What are you going through?
I don't know.
Today?
It's the Invisalign and the weather or something. It's like clogging me up. The living conditions, like we said, torches, only source of light. They had to poo-poo in clay jars down there.
Oh no!
You want to talk about stench?
I hope they kept it up with the animals.
I don't think so, because if you're down in the level number 7, you're not gonna carry your poop up to the.
Like once a week, maybe.
Once a week. Take the poop up.
Yeah.
That's like your chore.
Poop cart,
can you imagine? Poop cart.
Everybody bring me your poop.
Right.
Here comes the poop cart.
I feel like they must have had like a cavern to drop it into. Surely. Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like you'd run out of pots if you didn't dispose of it at some point.
I agree.
Maybe they used it as like fertilizer. They grow like... You
can't. I don't think you can't use human food for... Yeah, they're not growing things down there. Can you use... I don't think you can... I think you can use animal poop, but you can't use human poop for fertilizer, can you?
Are you sure?
I feel like it carries all sorts of different... I know animals do. I just don't know if it like breaks down the same way. I could be very wrong. Yeah. I could be very wrong. I was wrong about the dog's mouths being less germy.
Yes.
You can use human poop for fertilization?
Yes, human poop can be used to fertilize in gardens. But with certain precautions. Benefits. Human poop is a rich source of nutrients, including nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which can improve soil fertility and plant growth. It is an organic and environmentally friendly alternative to chemical fertilizers.
Stop.
Precautions. Composting. Human poop must be composted properly before
you can use it
to kill harmful bacteria. Well, I feel like you have to do that with animals
too. Yeah, you do. It has to like dry out and stuff or whatever.
Composted human poop.
Why does that happen? Like, why does when poop gets dried out, like it's all of a sudden fine? I know it kills the bacteria, but it doesn't. That's disgusting.
Well,
Felina's using the poop.
I'm not using the poop.
Don't be eating Felina's vegetables out of her garden.
Felina doesn't have a garden.
Yeah. Well, you might one day.
There is that. I will one day.
Yes.
But it will not have human poop in it.
No. Thank God.
No.
Obviously, modern access is open to visitors today. However, only 8 of the 18 levels are accessible. And it is not recommended for claustrophobic folks. Because I will show you some pictures. But
is that official?
First of all,
is that an official thing or is that a Hannah thing?
No, it's not. It's like not recommended for that, and it's also like you need to be careful if you have heart conditions or asthma, blah blah blah. Because here is a drawing of
why don't you just just hand that on over right here.
I'm gonna hand that on over of what the city looks like to you. It's like a little ant.
They have like little people in it. It's like a little ant jar, ant farm. Yeah. Ooh, I want an ant farm. That would be fun. Keep it on the desk at work.
Don't.
Watch them grow.
No. Don't bring in an ant farm. What if it spills over?
Oh, well, I would like glue it to the desk or something. I don't know. I wouldn't let it spill.
Don't be bringing ants into our office.
That'd be so fun.
You think it'd be cool? I mean, it'd probably be cool to see them do their thing.
Well, now, why is that room separated?
Let me see.
There's like certain rooms.
Maybe that's the waste room or the burial place.
Well, no, because like they're only accessible. Like,
okay.
Like this room is only accessible from the outside.
From the top. Yeah.
Like, why is that like that?
I don't know.
Darn it, Barbie.
Barbie?
There you go. Darn it, Barbie.
Darn it, Barbie. Here are some examples.
I see. Okay, I've been seeing all over Pinterest houses with like made out of like stone and stuff. Yeah. That are, like that. That would be so fun.
It would be. So this is the chapel.
Oh.
So that's how they like. It's very.
That's
you don't
like
it?
Chapel.
It looks like they're cooking something down there.
I think it'd be a cool kitchen.
It would be a cool. It looks like a pizza oven.
Yeah.
They're creating pizza down.
I think I might be hungry now.
Maybe. Oh, I haven't eaten today yet.
Oh my god, Hannah! It is 2 p.m.
Some ventilation. I don't know. I think they put grates over it, but there's like holes down there.
Nice.
And
could you imagine like just walking along on your merry little way and. Yeah, that's thin.
That's the passageway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking along on your merry way and you fall in the hole.
And then you fall in the hole because you didn't know it was there because it's so dark.
The well is very, very deep. I read somewhere that apparently they can like not even be in the city and like put something down and pull up from the well. But they also made sure that it was protected so that they couldn't be poisoned. So I don't know how they did that.
How did they do?
Just some little examples of how tiny some of the areas are. Like you can see that person back there, but this person's going... I don't know. That was crazy to me.
What?
It's like tiny. Like look how small that like area. Hold on.
Well, you're supposed to be in hiding, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see now.
But then this person's like over there.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, where does this? Is this like one of the tunnels that leads the other way, and then this one's leading this way, or is it just all this hallway? It might just be one hallway.
Could you imagine? You're like trying to go and hurry back because you gotta poop, and you're like, "Oh my gosh,
where's my jar?
Let me get back to my room." And then someone's coming from the opposite direction.
Yeah,
and it's like, "What do you do?"
Yeah, you really have to get close.
Yeah,
you face to face, and it's you go,
"Sorry, I'm not trying to poop on you.
I gotta poop, and my jar that's labeled Hannah's poop is down there, and I gotta go."
Yeah,
like that's the thing. Do you have to share a jar with your family?
Probably. There's not enough jars, Hannah.
Ooh.
How many jars did they have if they're hiding? If they're in hiding, you don't have. It's not like
there's
jars
storage
were a
rooms.
necessity.
Well, it was when you had to poop in them.
Well, but no, like whenever you're packing up and you're going to like, it's not like jars.
If you were like rushing out because you were hearing that you're under invasion, so we gotta get in the city, and you can only go single file. Sure.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. I want to know how they got the animals down there through that small little passage. Of course, they are on the top.
The passage might be bigger in the top, and that might be the real recent one.
Why
they're on the top?
It is because of the warmth.
Whatever.
You guys, you see what I have to deal with? Unbelief. Even though I
not unbelief.
I research, Felina.
It's not even unbelief. You did not research if there were what animals they had there.
Well, yeah, because I didn't think it was necessary.
Whatever. Fine.
Whatever. I'm sorry. I had to every single detail look up.
There have been times
you don't even know what the tree looks like.
There have been times when I'm researching when I'm like, no, their name's not important. And then I'm like, I should put down their name. Hannah's gonna ask what their name is.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be like, and what was it? What was their name? Next time I'm gonna be like, and what type of axes did they kill with the Bunyan murder? Oh, axes. Okay. And then and then what? And what was the name of the?
I think Hannah might be salty because
I am salty. I feel like she's not believing me.
I nowhere did I say I didn't believe you. I just literally asked, did they have cows?
They did. Also, I would like to shout out my brother Kevin because he did send me this city. Kevin. Gotta say it that way.
I don't know why.
I had seen like a small thing about it, but then he like sent me an article and I was like, you should do something on this. And I was like, okay, I'll see if I can pull that up.
Kevin.
No, you're not appreciative. You said, Kevin, I don't believe anything about this topic.
Did you hear me at all ever in this episode say, I don't believe you? Until just now. No, you did not.
I heard it a lot.
I never said, I don't believe you. I believe you.
No,
I'm just saying, we're their cattle. That's all.
I'm just saying, we're their cattle.
That was my only question.
She didn't even know what cattle was, so she did not ask that question.
Shut up. You know what? I knew what cattle was. I just didn't know it was only cows. I thought it referred to like cows and horses and pigs.
Livestock kind of does.
I guess that's livestock.
Yeah.
I had my words confused.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Per usual.
Whatever.
If you think there were cattle in Derinkuyu.
Well, we just looked it up. We found out there were cattle.
According to AI Overview.
Wow.
You can contact us at
lattespodcast@gmail. No, you know what? You go ahead.
No, it's yours. It's yours.
Is it because you don't know?
Contest.
Contact
us at lattespodcast.com, or you can follow us on Instagram, Audible, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, that sort of thing, at Lattes Podcast, or comment on any of our posts. That's my attempt.
You can reach us at lattespodcast@gmail.com.
I said
lattespodcast.com.
Yes.
On Facebook and Instagram under Lattes on My Mind.
Yeah.
Or you can reach us on any of our posts on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, and YouTube.
Did you get that? Did you get that, honey? I know the gist. I know that as Lodcase. Okay, we're done. We're done.